Hi, this is Deborah Quinn with Pastry Swan Bakery in Palm Desert, California. Today we're going to show you how to make some Halloween cake decorating ideas. Okay, we're going to do a Halloween cake, and the first thing I thought of that I know that is very popular during Halloween is pumpkins. Pumpkins are very, very easy to make. Basically, go with any size cake that you need in round, get that set up. I'm going to just transport it to a little bit of a bigger board so that we've got room to decorate on there. And what I've chosen for the decoration on the pumpkin is just a whipped cream base. We just whipped up a little bit of whipped cream, got it nice and sturdy, a little bit thick there so that I can pipe that. And I'm going to fill up the bag. And what we have on the end here is just a large hole, something circular so that we can get our piping of our pumpkin on there. So I'm going to first give it a nice round top and just some big poofs and coming up. So you want to just start on the base. Doesn't matter how thick or how thin. We've started off with just a white whipped cream because we're going to airbrush this. Okay, so what we need basically is a stem on top. We've got some chocolate fondant here, and the rougher the stem looks, the better it actually is. So just taking a piece and molding that any way you want. Get yourself a stem and a base. What I like to do is just get a scissor and cut some pieces around the edges, flat on top. It's the only piece that needs to look straight. Everything else crooked. We are going to put a face on our pumpkin, but first we're going to airbrush it, as well as before we put our top stem on there, we're going to get some color on there. So we'll go over to the airbrush, and then we'll come back and get that finished off. What we're doing here is we're going to airbrush this pumpkin, some yellow and orange colors, so I've pulled out two of our colors here, and just simply going to turn on the airbrush. So I'm just going to do even strokes coming down on this here. Because we're mixing the two colors in together, I'm just going to pour that right back in there, halfway on the airbrush. And I'm going to very lightly let this splatter over some of the yellow spots and then fill in any white spots that I left as well. So there we've used three colors, very easy just to give it your color you want. And like I said, any mistakes, any drips, very easy to clean up with on your airbrush color. Just use a towel and dab it and then go over it again and you're good. Okay, so we've got our pumpkin airbrush, some nice fall colors there. What I've done with this top piece here is kind of just set it over a piece of plastic lid there that just kind of held its shape while I was doing it. So that all we have to do is very lightly set that right on top of there and it keeps its form. And we have Les over here has made us some pieces for our face. We've got just a couple cut out pieces for the eye. Set those anywhere. As well as our pumpkin smile. Any touches up that you have to do with the airbrush, if you accidentally touch the whipped cream, is very simple to airbrush around it. But we've got that. We've got a little bit of green in here. This has what we call a leaf tip. Give it some more of that fall looking color. You just basically all around the base of the cake. And those are our Halloween cake decorating ideas from the Pastry Swan Bakery. Thank you so much.